Another first alert day with the heat advisory continuing for many inland parts of the Bay Area through 11 o'clock tonight. It's also another spare the air day because air quality isn't going to be great. We'll talk about that in just a moment. It's still going to be cool and breezy at the coast. We're going to see a wide range in temperatures across the Bay Area this afternoon. But it won't be as hot tomorrow. Even those hottest inland locations should back down away from triple-digit territory. And then we're back to normal temperatures next week. This latest encounter with the heat dome lasting about as long as the past just a couple of days of peak heat. Now, that said, you just still need to take it easy. That inland heat advisory for many, but not all inland parts of the Bay Area does continue through 11 p.m. That heat advisory means that folks who are especially sensitive to any heat-related issues may have some problems with the heat of the afternoon. So make sure you're checking on those folks, whether it's for health-related reasons or just lack of access to air conditioning. Air quality, it's a combination of ground-level ozone, which tends to get trapped by the weight of the atmosphere with this type of weather pattern, but also smoke from the flat fire that's burning in southwestern Oregon, drifting down the coast towards the Bay Area, sending our air quality yesterday into the yellow category back into the orange, which means unhealthy for sensitive groups for Saturday. We're going to see the fire danger index actually not climbing that high considering the hot temperatures. So some good news, because we don't have any gusty offshore winds to go along with the hot temperatures and dry vegetation. So maximum values are going to be around halfway up our 0 to 10 scale, around a 4 or a 5. Now, it's that time of year when a fire can easily get started, but these values around a 3 or a 4 by tomorrow afternoon as temperatures back down mean that any fire that does get going isn't going to be able to spread quite as easily as if we had those gusty offshore dry winds to go along with the hot temperatures. But it is going to be hot inland, close to 90 in San Jose, back up to around 100 degrees in Concord. Around the Bay, though, yeah, above average, but nice. Just above 70 in San Francisco, just below 80 in Oakland this afternoon. Mid-60s along the coast, temperatures down the peninsula into the 80s, mix of upper 80s and low to mid-90s in the Santa Clara Valley until you go towards Morgan Hill and Gilroy, where they get it close to 100 degrees. Mix of 90s and low 100s for the Tri-Valley and the Delta. Temperatures around the Bay, again, no problems. 70s and a few 60s even sprinkled in. But temperatures do heat up quickly as you go farther inland north of the Golden Gate. Low to mid-90s for the North Bay. And farther north, well, farther inland means hotter temperatures, either approaching or exceeding 100 degrees for one more day. But the temperatures begin to back down tomorrow. Again, not a problem for San Francisco and Oakland, back to our typical 60s and 70s. That's normal for late July. And we're really going to see a normal weather pattern shaping up for the entire Bay Area for the last full week of July. Temperatures will still be a bit on the toasty side for the North Bay Monday and Tuesday, but within 5 degrees of what's normal for this time of year. San Jose spends a couple days with highs in the upper 70s Wednesday and Thursday. That's really nice for the month of July. Even mid-80s inland in the East Bay. We can handle that. Temperatures along the coast, of course, will be cooler, and no sky July will return.